Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday, the last Monday of 2021. So, whatever that means for you. And here I am feeling like I'm in like a dark hole again. Let's get some light going on here. Light. There shall be light. Oh, my sweatshirt's like, well, it's like velvet, but it's like really, really dark. So, maybe that's why. I don't know. And get comfortable. Everybody get comfortable. Get your tea or whatever you have. I was like chasing everybody out of my room, my office today. Like I have everybody's home. We have to go bring my son to the airport after I'm done here. He's got to go back to Nashville, Tennessee. So sad about that, but it's good. So, most importantly, I want to light my candle. I'm lighting my candle. Now, I have to show you this candle I have. It's called Jareth, Leather, Lilac, and Dark Magic. Like, I have to do it. I'm lighting this candle for us today. Oh my gosh, it smells so good. And these are awesome. I had gotten, it's called, a company called Smells Like Books. And my husband, I got him ones from Outlander. So there was one like Cessna, and then the other one was Lollybrook. And they smell so, so good. And it's like, they're very pine smelling. And this one is really like, it really smells like leather and lilacs. That's what it smells like. Like, I'm very excited about it. Hello, everyone. I was showing everybody my candle. It's called Jareth, and it's made from leather, lilac, and dark magic. Look it. This is where we're at today, folks, okay? And I'm lighting this candle right now because it needs to happen. We're doing it. We're bringing Jareth in to, with us today. So here he is here. He is here because let me show you my other candle because look, I have another candle. I don't have a problem, okay? So just do not even start going anywhere in your head with these things. But I do have a Jareth candle. And I was saying that for Jay, I got him one that is Lollybrook, and I got Cessna, so from Outlander. And those smell so good. Like, they seriously just smell like Ireland. Like, I mean, I've never been there or smelled there, but it just smells very like pine smelling. And these are called, and it has this company has all different books and candles that are made after these books. It's called Smells Like Books. And they're ethically and sustainably harvest wild botanicals and therapeutic grade organic essential oils. Yes. So, yeah, right? Oh my God. So, yeah, I mean, and we're here. Here we are at the last Monday, 2021. How does that feel to you? I don't know what I think about it. I think, yay for 2022. I think that's what I'm thinking, right? Good morning, my unicorn rocks. How are you? Actually, you know what? Oh, I'm not even touching. Right? Isn't it? It is. It's just so crazy. And yeah, and it has, I'm telling you, this website, I'm like, I bought a couple, I bought a couple for him for the holidays, and then I had to buy myself one because I saw Jareth, and it had to happen. So, yeah. So we have a lot of stuff going on this week, I feel like. And, right. Yeah, absolutely. No, that's totally it, right? It's like, it went fast, but in a slow way. Does that make sense? I think that just kind of sums it up, honestly. It went fast in a slow way. I'm going with that. I'm definitely going with that. I mean, I think there's definitely some good things that came out of it, but I don't know. I'm ready for it to be over with. I kind of almost feel like it was a little more rough than even 2020 in a way. Because like we kind of went forward, then we went back and whatever. And then just a lot of weird things happened this month, or this year rather, in my opinion. That's my observation of it all. but definitely, yeah, a lot going on. So let's read some cards. Why not? So today it's like, I guess it's like my liminal 11 day. And yeah, I'm ready. You know, it's got all the 2s in it. Like, I'm here for that. Like, it's going to be amazing. And I'm putting that out there for all of us. Amazing 2022 for all of us. That's what I'm going for. Yes, and that's right too. Yeah, I know. Jupiter is in Pisces. So let's do this. Let's do this. Yes, definitely. Oh my gosh, it's been amazing. Yes, definitely. Yeah, thank you everybody for hanging out with us every Monday, listening to my ramblings and all that fun stuff. And if you haven't looked at our holiday video, I posted a couple down. Go check it out. You need it. Save it for a rainy day when you're feeling some sort of way, because if you watch that, you'll be amazing again, because it was hilarious and I've watched it way too many times. And I've sent so many of those, like I have a problem with them. I can't help it. So what are we using today? We are going to use the Seed and Sickle Oracle deck. Woo! I got it like a week or two ago, but I just opened it and I've been waiting for it forever. So I'm so excited it's finally here. And then along with that, I also got the Mystical Medleys. So we're going to use that one too. Like I said, it's kind of a liminal 11 day, because finally got all these decks that I've been waiting for months and months. And it's just what's happening. I think it's a good way. Look at this book. It's cute though. And if you go on to my, oh, there's like a sun. Can you see? Oh yeah, you can see him. Look at, I just noticed that. I do all reviews of all the decks over on my page, Stardust Wanderer Tarot. So if you want to see kind of walkthroughs of them. And then I'm going to be releasing another card from my deck, Stardust Wanderer Tarot, probably in the next day or two. I want to do it today, but I have to go to the airport after this. So we'll see how far I get in my life. But within the next day or two, I'm going to release a new card. And I'm trying to decide if I should do the Devil. Actually, why don't you guys should help me. Should I do the Devil, or should I do, what was the other one? No, I don't remember. I think it was the Devil that was popping in my head. Maybe I'll do a poll over on my channel there and see which one to do. She just finished Devil card, so that's the one that is in my head. That was the last of the majors. So we are done with all of the major arcana in my deck and moving on to the next, to all the court cards. I think I'll do the court cards next, and then we actually have a few court cards done. Finish those, get on to the minors. So they are all on my thing too. So definitely go check it out, because it's fun. I know, that was like sun. Oh, this deck is so much fun. So, and what's really cool about the Seed and Sickle too, which I didn't realize, because I didn't really look at too many reviews of it, because I like to kind of get it myself first, and then, you know, and then after I'll look at other reviews. But it has 2 guidebooks. So the Dusk guidebook, they said, is more for like holistic readings, and then the Dawn one is more for like just I think just like more guidance, like question kind of thing. Okay, what do you say? I have nothing to forward to now. I know. Yes, it's beautiful. Liminal 11. And I think right now they might be on break, but as soon as, you know, if you put your orders in, then they'll mail it out as soon as they get back for the holidays. But yeah, so I think that's kind of cool. Like, I mean, and go you Fez for writing 2 guidebooks for one deck. That's pretty impressive, I have to say. So yeah, so I think we're gonna do the Dusk one, because like for the holistic, I'm feeling that we're gonna do that. But yes, that's what we're gonna do. And shuffle these a little bit. What else? What else is going on? That's it. I'm very excited. I want to smell my candle. I'm waiting for it to like get going. I know. And Amber and I were talking about like the advent calendar thing. So also over on Stardust Wanderer, if you want to see my advent calendar, it was supposed to be all David Bowie. If you haven't noticed, like I mentioned a couple things here, I kind of have a thing. So, opened my advent calendar, David Bowie advent calendar, and it was nothing David Bowie. Not even remotely. I guess there were a couple musical type things, but I think they belong to Barbie and not necessarily, David Bowie. Yeah, it was not good. So every day I was revealing a lot of superheroes were happening. So now I don't know what to do. And then Amber said something about a gumball machine, in which I really do have a gumball machine. So I'm like, maybe I'll just do a gumball machine every day. Hey, Callie. So yeah. So I don't know. This is Jen's first world problems. I ran out of my crappy advent calendar and now I don't know what to do with myself. Like I really did the last couple days. I was kind of like saw it over there, but I think I'm gonna do a live of like and do advent calendar divination. That's what's I think I'm gonna do it. I think we have to. I think we owe it to these poor mishappen creatures. Oh yeah, somebody else recommended that. Well, you know what? This winded up turning into it's hilarious. And I'm opening it, so I don't know what's in it. And then of course my reaction is a little bit, you know, some sort of way. So that's what made it really funny. Like it was supposed to be all David Bowie figures and it winded up being all superhero random figures of I don't even know what. Some of them I thought I knew and didn't know. But it was definitely quite interesting. Oh no, are you having issues? Mine looks okay. So yeah, anywho, if you want to check out my really hilarious advent calendar, go to Stardust Wanderer Tarot. And on that note, let's do some reading. Let's read some cards here. And those of you, look, I have my Jareth candle for us today. That's what I'm doing. Oh yeah, no, it was very fun to watch. Very interesting. Okay, so Aries, let's do this. Yes, I agree. You know what? Ending on Wonder Woman was definitely good. Right. I know. Like if my boys were little, they would have liked it. No, not so much. And the stupid Octonaut guy, I kept getting him. I don't ever want to watch that. There was like 3 of them. All right, Aries. Let's see what we got here. We have the Queen of Pentacles to end our week here. And I love that card because it's, you know, just kind of like getting things in place. Like, what do you need to get in place for the new year? What do you need to get rid of? What do you need to make room for? So Aries, really think about that and start doing that. Make sure you take action and you know, don't get stuck in the thinking phase of these things. Just start taking action, start moving things around. And sometimes, like, even when you just start moving things around in your house, you're moving that energy around, and that could also kind of trigger inspiration if you need it. But I do think, Aries, that's what you need to be doing. So let's see what card we get with my glitter. I'm calling it glitter. I don't know if it's supposed to be snow or not, but I'm not calling it snow. We're calling it glitter. So we have, Belladonna. Belladonna, Aries. Let's see what the book is going to tell us about that. We have, here we go. It's a plant beloved by the devil, and he gives many of its magical abilities to his allies. Okay, here we go. You may not realize how many people value you and are looking out for your well-being. Support will come from them when you're least expecting it. So that is all about, you know what? It's awesome to kind of, you know, like I said, you're clearing and moving energy and stepping into things, but also remember that you can do that in a way that is safe for you or feels safe for you, because there are people that are, you know, have your back. So if you are moving, excuse me, if you're moving energy, and maybe that may be a situational thing or a relationship thing, don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask for help or an ear, you know, just if you need somebody to listen, because there are people around there for you to do that, Aries. So definitely keep that in mind when you're preparing yourself for the new year. So then that brings us to Taurus. All right, Taurus, what do we got for you? Oh, we have the devil. All right. A lot of devil talk today. So here we go, Taurus. And I feel like for you, it's definitely time for you to really take a look at maybe there's some bad habits that creeped up this year because of whatever was going on. And maybe it's time to really look at them and really decide how you're going to change those things in the new year. And it's almost like I kind of feel like whatever these bad habits are, leave them. Like, just leave it. Like, that's what, it's like the phrase leave it just keeps popping in my head. So what are you leaving? What are you leaving, Taurus? Because this is the time. This is the time to do it. Let's see. Let me show you the backs of these. Look how pretty the back of these are. I really like them. I've been I've been using a lot of floral decks lately, I've noticed. It's just calling to me, I guess. Oh, we have the sickle. Oh, all right. All right. Let's see what that is. This deck's got like so many things in it. I mean, this book. So it says, the sickle is not just a sign of gathering the harvest, but also a sign that you've reached the aftermath of a long and fruitful year. Well, okay. The Oracle deck is the seed and sickle, and it's from Liminal 11. That's what it looks like. So if you go on, I think you get it through Amazon or Liminal 11. The Liminal 11, if you go through their site to order, it will direct you to like Barnes & Noble or whatever, because they don't directly ship from the UK. But that's what it is. And it has 2 guidebooks. So that's what's cool too. So the sickle is the challenges that you have been facing are nearing an end. It's time to reflect back on what has passed, both good and bad, and learn from it. Well, that is like an amazing card, Taurus, for this year, like for the last Monday of the year, right? It's about the reflecting. And with that sickle too, it's the harvesting. So it's like, you know, again, just leave what you don't need. Anything that is not feeling good to you. It's time to harvest what is good and what you want to bring into the next year. That one went really well. So Gemini. This is a cute deck too. Actually, I'm going to take a sip from my little hedgehog. Oh, my Simon. I had so many pictures of like Christmas pictures of Simon pop up, and I didn't even post them because they made me sad. But you know what I did get? I got a coffee cup warmer for my desk, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's the best $10 I ever spent. It was pretty good. So that brings us to Gemini. All right, Geminis, what do we have for you? We have the Queen of Pentacles. All right. So I also got this for Aries. So Gemini, for you though, I do feel like it's more of a physical thing for you, like physically getting things in place. So maybe you really do need to clean out your house, or maybe putting your decorations away, maybe even smoke cleansing or sound cleansing your house. I kind of feel like you need to just literally set up your home and your workspaces for the new year, and really be mindful of what energy that you want to bring in. But for you, Gemini, I do feel like it's more of a physical, like actually moving stuff around. So that is something to think about. And that brings us to our Oracle card. Oh, we got Alder. Oh, I like this one. These are really pretty cards. Like, I don't know. Does she do the art on these too? I think she does. Let me look. I think she also does the art. which is so cool. I wish I could draw. That would be awesome if that happened. If that happened, if I could just all of a sudden draw, that would be amazing. I don't know that's going to happen, but it would be great. So for Gemini, we have the alder tree is associated with ravens. So a raven, which nests in a alder, is befriended. He will teach you new languages. So this has to do with like being social. Is there somebody in your life that you'd like to be closer with, but you don't know how? Now is the time to open up and share and build relationships. So, you know, Gemini, I think too with that Queen of Pentacles energy too, I think that definitely relates. Oh, that's exciting, Maya Unicorn. Yay, awesome. And I like that too, though, with having it with this alder, because it's about socializing and, you know, maybe that's what it's about. It's like really about moving stuff around, or even reaching out to people that you haven't talked to or you want to bring into your circle too, because sometimes we need to move energy in order for that to happen. Hi, Robert. How are you? So yeah, so I think, so we got for you, Gemini. Let's see. Next we have Cancers. Where's my Cancer? She's here, right? Where's Callie? All right. Let's see. I have like a draft under my desk right now. It is so cold. I'm just like realizing it. Yeah, definitely. I love that. Clearing that space, reaching out to people. That's good stuff right there. All right, so then this brings us to the Five of Swords. Look how funny that is. All right, so Cancer, you know, you may have been feeling like you're coming up against a lot of challenges lately. Or, you know, maybe there's just been some people that are annoying the hell out of you. And it's really one of those things that I feel like it's like the universe is recognizing it. Like that's really that's what I'm getting. Like the universe sees that you are doing what you need to be doing, and stupid things may be popping up for you, and it may be like pushing you in a direction of like into that like negative mind space. But I feel like it's like the universe just wants you to know, like, yes, this is happening for a reason. Like these stupid little things have to happen because your outcome is going to be fantastic. And you need to really pay attention to how these situations, why they're popping up, or what's going on around you, or what's going on in your head when these situations are popping up. You know, and it's, I think, really being mindful of how you're feeling and how you're presenting is really, really important for you in the next couple of weeks. So that's something to really keep in mind. And it's really hard to not be mindful of how we are feeling when things are coming up because we want to react to it, right? But it's really important for you to really pay attention to that initial, like, where am I at? Like, how do I feel right now? Before you react to things, but how am I feeling right now? And then really start to try to change that before you react. So hopefully that made sense. I feel like that was complicated, but it made sense in my head, so. And sometimes, you know, some of these things aren't even from my head. Who knows? Whatever source energy likes to pop in and say things, that's just what I do. Just pop out. I'm just a messenger here. So let's see, Cancer, what card we are getting. Let's see. Ooh, we got mushroom. There you go. So Cancer, if you're upset, go take some mushroom. No, I'm joking. Totally joking. I mean, you do you, but I'm just saying. Which is really funny. As I'm looking for this, I'll tell you, my son, my 17-year-old, we go mushroom hunting and stuff like that. So that's what he asked for. The holidays, he asked for mushroom growing kits. So I actually bought these huge kits, and they're like the spores, and they're in like, I think like wood shavings or something like that. So we have to go out after the airport, and we have to go get like a bin with like wood chippings in it, and I don't know, there's humidifying going on. This is what happens in my house, okay? So, anywho, Cancers and your mushrooms, making me think about all these things I gotta do now. All right, where is it? Here we go. Most funguses grow underground and emerge on the surface to form bands of mushrooms commonly known as fairy rings. So, well, I know about fairy rings. We have a lot of those in the, when it's nice out. Drawing this card suggests that decisions you have made in the past are already starting to take effect for better or for worse, and you can't change them now. So it's really about going with the flow. And I really think that makes sense too, because it is, with this card, just talking about going with the flow and really just being mindful of where you are, because it's like sometimes things have already been set in motion, and that's okay. And I think just knowing how you present with it is really important, Cancer. Oh, yeah. We have a lot of people do those like on the marketplace around here. They sell those. And I live up on a mountain, so we have like, I don't know, 40 acres or something on the mountainside. So we go out and we find whatever. And he just loves it. He loves it. And so I'm really interested to see how that goes on. I had to take some pictures. I know he bought like bear mane. Is that what it's called? Lion's mane, pink oysters, and I don't remember what the other one was. There's a couple of them, but they just came, in this like box with this like the whole situation. And he has to like cut it. He got to cut it open, and he has to spray it and everything. It's very interesting. I'm curious to see how that's gonna go. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah, here we go. Let's see. What do you say here? All right. Here we go. Hey, Carlton. So yeah, where are we now? Oh, Leos. Yes. Yep. Definitely. Oh, yes. We definitely have. Those are, yes, he is, and he's really good. He knows about all of the, the properties of them. And we have like an app that like you can take pictures of them. So we'll take the picture of them and then cross-reference it. And like, he's got a couple of books and everything just to be sure, because that, we've taken, I know I've sent a couple of pictures, like Amber and stuff too. We found some, and you know what it is? It's like the mushrooms that are like beautiful are the ones that are most poisonous. Of course. I guess it's like anything, like the poisonous frogs, they're all really nice looking. They're really handsome frogs. So, but yeah, like he loves to he'll make soups, he'll make, like curry with it. He's really good at cooking. He loves cooking like exotic things. And, so he's always up to something, making some sort of dish of some sort. And, it was funny because we went to go look at schools, and he's going to go to school down in Nashville where my oldest son lives. And he is kind of like scoping it out, like to see where he could go look for mushrooms. Like, never mind the school we're visiting, never mind all these things. But yeah, cinnamon spice has been on fire for me too. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely. Carson, yes. So that, I just thought that was really funny too. But, and even if that hopped on, I'm going to show everybody, look at my candle I'm using today. This is my Jareth candle, okay? So it's leather, lilac, and dark magic. And I'm going to keep talking about it because it smells really good. But we don't want my hair on fire, so we're not going to do that really close. But wow, okay. Now that I really went off track. Leo. Oh, Leos. I know I got my Leos out there. All right, let's see. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, I like that one. What is it? I think it's a cloud. Look at this one. Ace of Wands, Leo. This is a very Leo-esque card. So, you know what, Leos? I feel like you are ready for this new year. You are now, I feel like you're putting those finishing touches on all of your plans. And if you haven't yet, do that. Start really thinking about what actions you want to take, what it is that you want to bring in for this new year. Like, use this as your planning week, Leo. Like, plan the things out, because I feel that, you know, it's like you have that fire on behind you and you are going. It's happening. So I love that. Woohoo. All right. That brings us to our oracle card. All right, let's see. Let's see. Oh, this is a really pretty card. Oh, we got strawberries. Oh, I love that. Let's see what they tell us about the strawberries. Now I'm really excited about this. I love that card, actually. That would be a really pretty, like a journal or something, like a journal cover. Wouldn't that be a pretty journal cover or t-shirt or like sheets or bed sheets? Sorry, squirrel mind happens. All right, let's see, Leos. It is like, you are experiencing an abundance in your life right now. You are rich in your emotional capacity, your material gains, and your spiritual learning. You have earned every bit of that reward that is coming to you now, and you are near the end of your journey. Be generous with this wealth and provide support to others. This will be returned to you one day threefold. All right. I'm here for that. All right, Leo. So, you know what? I almost feel like too, like you're that Ace of Wands, you're getting things going, you're starting new things, but it will also, like that strawberry, it's like, it just grows, you know, and it grows out, right? Like when you see this patch of strawberries, and it's like by doing that, you're sending that all out, and it will also affect and help other people as well. So that was a good one. That was good. They're playing nice together, these oracle cards and tarot cards. Woo, throwing things. Oh my gosh. Let's not have a repeat of last week when I threw them all over the floor. That was not fun. So, also too, if anyone wants me to pull a card for them, then you could go ahead and put in the comments. And you can also put in the little question bubble if you're on your phone, the one that's next to the comment section. When I think of parrot, I think of passion. Yeah, definitely. I think so too. I mean, and it's one of those things like, you know, if you see that and that's what you think of, and that's what you go with for sure. So for you, you know, and that may even be if we took it and used passion for a Leo, that's just their passion is going to drive these new things that are happening and help others too. So that is, you know, that could go either way. And that's why it's so important to go with your intuition, because, you know, I can say a meaning of something, but when you look at it and you really feel like it means something else, then that's what you go with for sure. All right, let's pull a card for Carlton. All right. Oh, my stomach's growling. It's all that mushroom talk. All right. Let's try to like get my card situated here. They want to really shuffle today. So, let's see. We got you the Two of Pentacles, Carlton. So for you this week, it's about really balancing, paying attention. And I think it's more about balancing, I feel like your heart and your mind. So I feel like it's really trying to make sure you're presenting and coming to a place where those are equal right now. Because, you know, maybe there are some situations or things going on that is kind of, you know, it's like your head thinks you should do this, but your heart thinks you should do that. It's time to really kind of iron that out this week and make sure you know where you stand for the new year and going into the new year. I think that's really important for you. So there you go, Carlton. So where does that bring us? Virgo. All right, Virgos. We got here the Eight of Cups. Look at the sun and the moon. They're like fighting each other. So for these 8 of Cups Virgo, it's all about leaving your shit behind. Like, that is the phrase that popped in my head and out it went my mouth. It's really, I think for you, there is some baggage that's been hanging around that you just haven't wanted to deal with, and now it's the time to do it. You need to really, you're very welcome. You need to let it go. You need to put it down, and you need to look forward and really, you know, go that way with it. You know, it's really important. So, and it's like, I want to say, like, I almost thought the sun wasn't so angry, because I was going to say go towards like the happiness or the sun, but he's not happy. So, you know what? Follow your own light. Do that, Virgos. Do that. All right, let's see. Let me pull this oracle card, and then I will get to your question, Robert. All right, let's see what we got here. Ooh, don't run away from me. We have Bramble. These are really pretty cards, right? I really like that. So let's see what Bramble has for us here. There's like a lot of information in here, as well, like a lot of card spreads and all of that. Lots of stuff. Let's see where we're at. Oh my gosh, I can't turn this page. Okay. Let's see. So it's saying that a difficult time has made you feel exposed and raw. There's no shame in feeling vulnerable, but the world moves on it at its own pace, and further challenges down the road that you want to feel prepared for. So the Bramble has natural protective and healing energies. So it's just about kind of protecting yourself as you're moving through, which makes sense, because, you know, if you're going through and you're leaving crap behind, and that could be, of course, work, home, people, relationships, whatever it has to be. And it's like, you know, you kind of have to sometimes have a thick skin to get through it in order to like just let things go. So that's what we have for you, Virgos. Now let's pull a card for Robert about your partner. Let's see. Any of you guys, okay, so some advice. Okay. All right, Robert, what do we got for you? So we have for you actually the 2 of Pentacles. So I do feel that maybe trying to, you know, depending on what the situation is, coming to a common ground. I do feel like that maybe there are some things going on that you see very, very differently, and you need to find some common ground to kind of start that open that channel of communication. So I think by doing that too, sometimes we have to kind of, I don't want, you know, it's like, you don't want to say stand down, but sometimes you just have to, you know, quiet yourself a little bit and let that other person have their say, whether you agree with it or not. Sometimes they just need to get it out. And then once that happens too, it makes it easier for, you know, again, opening that line of communication. So I do really think getting down to the base of whatever the situation is, or also letting the other person have their say, and, or, you know, and then also even letting you have your say. That's right. I was having like 3 things in my head at the same time. So yeah, I think that's really important, is really just getting down to like the base thing, and then to open up that communication and that line of communication. Yeah, it's really, really pretty deck. And this is really fun. Yeah, this deck's a lot of fun. I thought I had the sickle. So there you go, Robert. I think that's really what it comes down to, is just finding common ground. And then that will help to open the communication for you guys. So let's see what we have here. So Alex is lots of things changing right now. Where should I focus my energy? All right, let's see. All right, Alex. For you, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Wow, we are all Pentacles energy right now. Okay. Oh, good, Robert. Okay. So Alex, Ace of Pentacles, you know, and that's about really, I think for you, it's concentrating on the new beginnings. And whatever new things are happening, that's where you need to give your attention right now and really see if they are going to stick. Like, give them the energy that they need, and see how it's shaping up after, you know, the week or whatever. And then I feel like then you'll know whether or not it's something to keep giving your energy to or move on to the next thing. So really just focusing, on one thing at a time, I think is really important too, for sure. Hello, everybody. Yes. Yeah, definitely. It's the best, like, very Capricorn, right? So let's see, where was I? I am on Libra now. You're very welcome, Libra. All right, Libra. What do we got for you? Let's see what we have. Oh, well, we had a jumper, so that's what we have. And then look, these are the backs of the cards too. Just want to show you. So, we have Judgment. I feel like we got this like last week. These are funny. Oh my gosh, look at Libra, Judgment. I feel like too, Libra, for you that, you know, this is a major card. So it is like big things going on. And I do feel like for you that there's a lot of new things happening and new situations coming your way that you really need to have a clear mind with. You need to really be able to, you know, decide without emotion, you know. I mean, you can only, as much as you can anyway. But I think you really need to look at the pros and cons of new things coming up for you. And really taking that into the new year and the next couple of weeks too, I think is important, because a lot of new things will be popping up for you, and automatically it's always like, yeah, I'm going to do that. Yeah, we want to do all the things, right? But I think for you, it's really making sure that you are paying attention to what the details of these things are, and using your judgment and trying to not judge based on emotion. So that's what I got for you, Libra. Let's see what oracle card we got. Let's see. We got Blackthorn. Ooh. Oh, that's very interesting, that one. Look at that one. I like it. What number is it? 40. Let's see. I was trying to see if I was going to be clever enough to do it with one hand. And I'm not, okay? I'm not. So it's fine. It's all okay. Let's see what we got. Rose. Okay. Despite a fragile appearance, the guardian, this is a Kaliak. I don't know if I'm saying that right. The guardian of the ancient woodlands. People may underestimate you, but you know the true power that lurks within you, especially when you are surrounded by people and places that you love. So I like that, you know, and I think that really goes well with that Judgment card too, because, you know, again, as you're going into these situations that are coming up that can really affect which direction you're going in your life, you know, it's about not even listening to other people's opinions and knowing that what your intuition and what you want and how you want it is valid. And you need to pay attention to that, Libras. You need to go with that. Lead with that. That's what I'm saying. So, Scorpio. What do you got for you, Scorpios? I'm just looking at there's like a faded black line. When you hold the cards this way, there's like lines. That's what I'm noticing. I'm just telling you. It's not a shiny thing, but it distracted me. It happens. So that brings us to, oh my gosh, I can't get this card. Hey, come here. There we go. 3 of Wands. Oh, I love that, Scorpio. It's all about looking out into the horizon. You know, I feel like Scorpio, it's like whatever has happened. Put it back here. Throw it. It's behind you now, right? Like, it's time for you to focus on what's ahead of you and what you want to be ahead of you. And know that you do have support around you, and you do have some options. but try not, like even like with these, like they're kind of right there, they're not all behind him, they're kind of like the present, they're in the present. So I think being present and staying present is really, really important, and looking forward. Whatever crap happened last year, leave it there. You don't need it anymore. It's done. It's in the past. Leave it. So I think that's really important for you, Scorpio, is to really focus on looking forward. Sometimes, we can get caught up in our head about things that happen, and, and we do, just during the holiday time, it's all reflection and blah, blah, blah. Sometimes it's not always a great thing. It's good to reflect, but for some people, they get lost in that, right? And then that puts them in some sort of way, and we don't want that. If you want to reflect, fine, but reflect in a way that's like, okay, that's done. Bye. Let's see what's coming up next. I know, they are cute. So that leads us to our my husband's moving a chair upstairs. You'd think it was a gorilla or something. It was so loud. Ivy. Look at that one. That one's really pretty too. See, I feel like all of these could be like journal fronts. I don't know why. That's just what I'm coming up. It's just what's happening, okay? So Ivy is determined and strong, and you've reached new heights, unfurling your leaves to the sun. The obstacles that blocked you have become ladder rungs that now hold you up, a testament to your journey so far, but that path beneath you is starting to crumble and you're beginning to wobble. It feels that even though your position is unstable, you keep moving forward. You keep moving forward, like the next step to success. So I like that too. And these, for an oracle deck, it's pretty dark for an oracle deck. Like, usually oracle decks, you got like, they're all like really nice and whatever. But I do think that this deck is like this oracle deck is kind of like a no nonsense one. It's all right. So yeah, I think that kind of just really goes along with it. It's like, this talked about like the ivy at the bottom is crumbling and it's gone. And that's like the past year. It's gone. It's crumbling. It's going. All you can do is go up, right? Is climb up that ivy and keep going up. So that's what you're getting. Of course, Nicole, I will pull you a card. Oh, well, okay. Well, we had a jumper, so, and this is a good one too. I got the Queen of Swords. Nicole. Yes. So for you, I think that you are good at speaking your mind. I think this is card that is just like a reminder. I feel like this is a reminder card for you to like remember to harness this energy and remember why you're harnessing that energy and why you are speaking your mind, because it's best for you. It's best for your family, and you have to sometimes be that. Yeah, I understand this very much. Very, very much. But I think also to remembering to, again, and I feel like it's kind of a running thread through everybody today too. It's just being mindful of how we're feeling and why we're doing what we're doing. Like why, it's definitely time for you. Yeah, definitely time for you to speak your truth again. But again, why are you doing it? Just like, why are you not saying what you have to say? Right? And it's probably a reason that you don't want it, that you don't like. So you need to change that. You need to be able to, speak your mind because it's what's best for you. And that is what's going to move you and all these situations forward. Sometimes by just not saying anything, it's basically you're like stalling out the whole situation. It's just plop. Because you're letting the universe know that you're just not even doing anything with it. So the universe isn't going to do anything with it, right? You need to speak it out so that things can get moving, So I think definitely very, very important for you, Nicole. Very important. It's in whatever, right. I have to switch. I have to sit on my foot because it's cold. That's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. And I think, and I think too, that, a lot of times that when we do show our self-confidence and we are going out of our way and it's like, people see it as extra, right? Like why that, like, I could be extra. I know I can. I don't, whatever, but that could trigger other people. But really, that's about them. Because why is whatever like I'm doing or saying bothering this person so much, right? Like, what is it in them that they are kind of squashing down, and it makes them feel, you know, not so great because they see you doing it, but they feel like they can't do it either. So it's one of those things, like, you have to just kind of take it all with a grain of salt and go with it. But sometimes, you know, there's no reason for you. I'm telling you, go be extra. Everybody go be extra today. Just do it. All right. I want to see everyone being extra. Do something extra on your Instagram and tag me, and it'll make me very happy. And I'll share it. I will. So that's what I have for you, Nicole. Let's see what else we have. Where am I? Sagittarius. Yes. Right? I'm at Sagittarius, I believe. Okay. All right, Sag, what do we have for you? Oh, we have the sun. Oh, I love that. Yay. We have the sun. Look at that. That is the sunniest sun ever. This is true. But, you know, be extra. Come on now. So we have the sun for you, Sag. I love that. So, you know, and I really think for you, Sagittarius, what is the sun shining on for you today? What are the, like, when I'm saying that to you, what is the first thing that pops in your head? Because whatever that is, that's what you should be doing. So that is your assignment, should you understand it. And that's what I have for you, Sagittarius. I want you, whatever I said, what makes you happy, what is the sun shining on? Whatever that is that popped in your head, that's what you need to be doing this whole week. So that brings us to, it's very short and sweet for our Sagittarius. So let's see what oracle card we got. Ooh, we got a pimpernel. Ooh, I love that. It's very like wheel-like to me, right? So let's see what the pimpernel is. I think I just like saying that. I'm not gonna lie. Wait, what number was that? 12. Let's see. It is a scarlet pimpernel. It owes its folk name to Waywort, a German legend. A girl who planned to elope with her beloved arranged to meet him at a crossroads, but waited for days for him to appear. Eventually her feet took root and she started to turn in the first pimpernel flower. What? That's really sad. Like, come on now. Let's see what this is. This is about taking your life to a crossroads. Whichever road you choose will be the right one. See, and that's just like that. That's like the sign. I told you. Choose your road and go down it. Whatever that may be for you, whatever is bringing you joy, that's what you need to do this week. That works. I like that. All right. So Capricorn, in our Capricorn season, happy birthday to all the Capricorns. Let's see what we got here. Anyone else too would like a card, you can put it in the comments, or you can use the little question bubble. The question bubble is nice because it puts all the questions in like one spot so that it doesn't get lost in the comments. I mean, if you're not on your phone though, then I don't think it has it, right? Amber, does it have it if you're on like a iPad or anything? I don't know if it does. Oh my gosh, this Two of Pentacles again. This, like, we literally, I mean, we got the Queen of Swords for Nicole, but I feel like we've done all Pentacles. That is so funny. So, Capricorn, Two of Pentacles. And I think for you, it's balancing work and home. I definitely think that, like, that's definitely what I'm getting for this card for you. And I think too, you know, we are in our planning stages. Like, everybody's kind of planning for the new year. I mean, most people are. I won't say everyone. Oh, it does on your iPad. Oh, okay. So I do think that for you, it's balancing work and home, but for you, when you are doing these plannings, I think it's time for you to make sure you're planning some self-care. I think that's really, really important because you get so invested in what you're doing that, yeah, I thought so. And that's, you know, if they just had the live option on the computer, that would be so fantastic. Like, I would love that. Like, that's the only Instagram option I think I really, really want at this point. It'd be so much easier. Like with doing lives and stuff. So anyway, I think it's time for you to balance. You work home, but Capricorn, self-care. You need to work in some self-care into that balance, into your schedule somewhere. I think that's really super important for you. So that brings us a card of our seed and sickle. Oh, we got the strawberry again. Oh my gosh, my throat. It needs to stop. Hello. Trying to do there we go. I was trying to wave. There I am. So we have that strawberry again, and that is all about, if you're Nicole, it's all about passion. So we could go with that. But I do think too, it's about, spreading yourself out too thin. I think in this situations for me, it's like, don't spread yourself out too thin and making sure you do have that self-care, because it's really, really, really important for you, Capricorn, because you can very much get lost in, your head, your work, and whatever you're doing. So you may not always practice that when you need to. And it can be really something easy. It doesn't have to be complicated. Like, they always say, like, do a face mask, take a bath. If that's stuff you hate, then that's not self-care for you. You have to find what works for you. And I think that's hard. That's a hard thing when, you see all these self-care things online or whatever, because, and I really, it depends on like what try not to fall over, what your zodiac sign too, I feel like is too, where your, like what self-care works best for you too. So, no, hey, that's totally fine. And it's an oracle card, so it goes any way we want it to go. I like that. That's why I'm grabbing onto it. I'm definitely here for it. Especially chocolate covered strawberries. That I'm definitely here for. Every day, all day. Just in case anyone's wondering. All right, so that brings us Aquarius. All right, Aquarius. We have the 5 of Swords. So like why? I have a whole deck. You see how much shuffling I'm doing, but these couple of cards, they have things to say today. So we are here to listen to them. And so it is, right? So Aquarius, I think for you, it's really not engaging. You know what I mean? Yes. Chocolate covered strawberries. Yes. You know what I made one time before I go into this is I made, they were cheesecake filled strawberries dipped in chocolate. My God, they were so good. If you like if you like cheesecake, but let me tell you, they were good. They were very good. So anyway, to our Aquarius, I feel like for you, Aquarius, this is more speaking to not engaging, just not engaging. If there's some crap going on, or maybe just even with the holidays, like getting into stuff with people, just leave it. Just walk away from all the situations. Like, don't even deal with it. It's not worth you. It's not worth it to you. It's not worth it. It's not worth the energy spent on it. So Aquarius, just don't engage. That's what I have for you. And then your card we got is a crocus. With a sword. A swordy crocus. All right. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Speaking up for yourself can be one of the hardest things to do, particularly if you do not feel as though your opinion is worth being heard. So this is talking about speak up about something that is weighing on you. So that's kind of funny because that card and the card I just pulled kind of oppose each other in a way. But I do feel that with this card popping up, it's telling you, like it's reassuring you that you will get to speak your mind at some point. So right now is not the time to engage in anything, and just use the, have the knowing that you will at some point get to say what you want to say, but right now is not the time. That's how I'm going to take that one. That was an interesting twist. But this oracle deck doesn't play around either. It's like pretty like letting you know how it is. And that brings us to Pisces. All right, Pisces. If I got that 2 of Pentacles again, I don't even know. Let's see. Oh, we got the Queen of Swords. So, I just realized that it has, like, she's carrying a little baby. That is funny. This is a funny card. So, something that really interesting that I noticed, too, is look at how it's like she had, like, chains on her, and she, like, broke free of them. So, Pisces, that's really popping out for me. And I feel like it's time for you to break free of maybe it's some sort of limited thinking or limiting thoughts, limiting beliefs, anything like that. I do feel like for you, Pisces, it's time to, like, cut through them and recognize them, know what they are, and I think even like I was saying before, even with that sun card, like, what is it that pops up when I'm saying that you have, maybe there's a limiting belief that's holding you back? Because that first thing that pops in your head is really what you need to be working on. And I do feel like that, I'm giving everyone homework. Everybody's getting homework this week. But I think it's time for you to start really breaking free and moving those thoughts out and think about, like, a lot of that stuff goes back to when we were young, because it's like from like birth to 7, right? Like all these like limiting thoughts, that's a lot of them were planted at that time. And I think for you, Pisces, what are those things? Especially around the holidays too, things pop up, like we again, that reminiscing, we're thinking back, like what are things that maybe were said to you that really affected you throughout your life? And now's the time to be like, wait a minute, that's not my thought. That was somebody's thought that they gave to me. And now you give it back. And I have this meditation when I work with clients too, that like, kind of like, not like a visualization, I guess. Like when there's something like that pops up, like just literally, close your eyes and imagine when that situation happened, and just and then imagine yourself giving it back to them. Like whatever that limiting belief was, just give it back to that person, if it's something really specific. So that's what I challenge you with doing, Pisces, this week. Try it out. See how it feels. And let's pull our oracle card. And yes, like Amber is saying, thank you everyone for being here for us throughout this year. We do appreciate it. Absolutely. And also too, the December issue's out. So if you want to be checking that out, you can get the digital issue. I'm not sure. Do we have any print copies left, Amber? I don't know if we do. Amber will tell us. And if not, you can always get the e-zine and get on there, because it is a wonderful issue. And there is so many good stories in it. I love it. All right. So, oh yeah, oracle card. I was like, what am I doing? What am I doing? So we got Belladonna. I believe we got this one before. So Belladonna is... hold on, I need my Jeopardy music. Okay, here it is. Oh, Amber, of course. Oh yeah, this is the devil. This is the devil plant. That's right. Forgot about that one. And it says here, you may not realize how many people value you and are looking out for your well-being. Support will come from them when you're least expecting it. So I really do like this, Pisces, that this came with that card, because it's, again, that, you can work on hard stuff and know that you are supported, and always making sure that you do reach out if you need, that's really, really important. So yeah, so that is us through our whole zodiac. And if you want me to pull a card, right now is the time. We have already lining up some great people to come on. We have some authors and deck creators coming on next month. So that's really exciting. And I will be announcing those soon. And then the next time I see you will be 2022. That's kind of exciting. So then it's, I could say I'm going to see you next year, because I am. And I really enjoy saying that, because it's really dorky. But also too, we will be doing some other fun things coming up. So make sure you are on all of our socials. Make sure that you are, you like everything. Make sure you have your notifications on so you don't miss all the cool things that we're going to be doing, because we got a lot of fun stuff going on. And in January too, I think I'm going to start doing some different, types of divination, for our weeklies. You know, maybe every other week or whatever, I'll do a different type that, for us, instead of the Oracle and Tarot cards, I switch it up a little bit. Cause I have like, I know all the, not all the Mancies, but I know quite a few of them. And I'm like, you know, we're like, why not use them, right? So one for Evelyn. Okay. Then we must pull a card for Evelyn. But yeah, so we're going to do that. It's going to be a lot of fun. You're very welcome, Robert and Fearlessly Authentic Tarot. Very, very welcome. Let me pull it. Ah! And I'll be back here. I'm going to jump her. And I'm here every Monday, so 9 a.m. Pacific and noon Eastern. So, like I said, have those notifications on so you can find us. So, Evelyn, you have the King of Cups. So, for you, it's all about, you know, just harnessing the emotion, harnessing your feelings and your thoughts. And I think it's all about, for you, just like focusing them and like deciding, really deciding where you want your emotions to be. You know, you are the king of your emotion. You are the king of how you feel. You're in charge of how you feel. You're in charge of how you present yourself. You're in charge of your thoughts. So make sure that you're doing that. Make sure you are in charge of those things. And if you're going through your day and things are popping up and you are giving away your power, then you need to zap that right back to you. And so I think being really mindful of how you are putting yourself out there and giving away your power, Evelyn, is really important. Like, make sure you are holding it and you are nurturing it and not just giving it away to others. So that's what I got for you. So then that concludes our last 2021 live for Mondays. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful holiday week and weekend and all of those good things. And I'll see you next year. Bye.